Hey guys, back to another video, and today we're reacting to another death battle. This will be the fourth death battle I'm reacting to on the channel. I was supposed to do one a few days ago. That was supposed to be Green Lantern and Ben 10, although that one didn't happen because someone already went out and told me watched the video and told me who the winner was, which sucked because I already knew who would win, and who wants to watch a video of someone reacting to someone who already knows who the winner's going to be? I bet that ain't entertaining, right? So instead, I'm doing Thanos versus Darkseid. Now, who I got my money on? Come on now. Darkseid is everything Thanos wishes he could be, but isn't. Look, he is literally the most powerful villain, or maybe not the most powerful, probably next to like Spectre, Trigon, or Anti-Monitor, but he is one of the most powerful DC heroes in all of the universe, and he doesn't need freaking stones to be that powerful. Oh, look, he can literally battle against Superman. He has fought in Doomsday and lived to tell about it. Can Thanos do that? I don't think so. And, you know, there's villains and there's heroes, there's Avengers who could solo Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet. Superman could just barely defeat Darkseid. And on countless occasions, Darkseid has defeated him. He's got the big brains and he's got the power. So I'm going with Darkseid, definitely. Even if Thanos has the gauntlet, because even with the gauntlet, it won't work. Because you can only fight Darkseid in his universe.
Some spend entire lives in search of it, while for others, it is their birthright. But what truly matters in the end is how it's used. Like with Thanos, the ultimate villain of the Avengers. And Darkseid, arch-nemesis to the Justice League. Yep. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright, yeah, let's listen to this.
Over 1 million years ago, when mankind's evolution first broke away from the apes, the cosmic celestials arrived on Earth. They experimented on the human race, creating 3 separate variants. The powerful and beautiful Eternals, destined for immortality. Those with a latent mutated gene, which would one day spawn the X-Men. And a deformed, disturbing subspecies known as the Deviants. Like that one website with all the porn. What? Anyway, the Eternals eventually colonized the moons of Saturn thanks to this science wizard named Mentor, whose collar's like the lampshade I put on my dog to make him stop licking his junk. Charming. But while the Eternals seemed like a perfect people, Mentor's own son would change this forever and force the cosmos to its knees. His name was Thanos. You were a fool to betray me, Ronan. Prepare to be doomed. Thanos was born into a life of luxury. Sure, his mom went totally insane and tried to kill him right away, but what do you think you'd do if you popped out a creepy California raisin, baby? It seems the Celestials' experiments weren't quite so different from each other. Despite his eternal heritage, Thanos' large, disproportionate body and thick purple skin were thanks to a deviant mutation. Which you'd think would mean everyone would hate him, but nope, the Eternals were super progressive and totally cool with a wrinkly grimace walking around. In fact, Thanos was greatly admired for his exceptional intelligence and creativity. He was set for a positive and decorated future. Until he threw it all away for a girl.
I don't know that entire backstory about Thanos.
Lots of guys do crazy shit for hot chicks, especially when you're a secret murder-happy psycho who's obsessed with the physical manifestation of death. To earn Death's reciprocal love, Thanos took a journey, a quest, to ravage the universe in her name. And as an Eternal, he had plenty of superhuman power to do it. He was already the strongest and fastest Eternal around, but he boosted his power even more with bionic and magic enhancements. And while his physical and psionic abilities are impressive, his incredible genius led to building massive spaceships, shields that can withstand planet-level attacks, and even a time window. And the most badass throne ever! It comes packed with its own laser weapons, light speed travel, and it can teleport through space and time. And unlike most Eternals, Thanos has also dabbled in the mystic arts. Petrification, curses, even some of his throne's abilities seem to be more magic than science. All of this potential makes Thanos an incredibly dangerous foe. Yeah, good luck trying to hurt him. He can survive pretty much anything, including a gun specifically designed to kill him. Even shot shot himself in the face with it just to prove how goddamn awesome he is.
Yeah, he's pretty
Don't try
goddamn
that at all,
strong.
kids. He's strong enough to overpower 2 Thors at once, snap a universal weapon known for its extreme durability, and even lift the gargantuan Galactus engine. A giant super rocket
and he
big
broke
enough to
the
move
Cap's shield,
planets.
too.
According to Mr. Fantastic, and that guy knows his stuff, this thing is hundreds of miles long. While the Galactus engine's size seems to vary
he's
from comic
pretty
to comic,
fucking smart.
Reed's assertion matches its appearance when
He's
it
probably the
propelled Ego
smartest
the Living
Marvel,
Planet.
superhero.
By examining the engine in 3 separate parts,
Right next
applying
to,
the density of steel, and
Tony
comparing
Stark
Ego's
and Peter
diameter of
Parker.
4,165 miles, we've found that Thanos must be lifting about 50 quintillion tons. That's like holding up 140 trillion Empire State Buildings. And he's doing this inside the gut of a living Kurt Russell planet that eats other planets and even stars. Man, I thought I had an iron stomach. But destroying a star isn't a simple thing. Any energy directed toward a star would just be absorbed and adapted to. Only by completely nullifying a star's constant energy output can it be eliminated. So Ego's stomach acid must be deadlier than freaking supernovas or a black hole. He'd probably love Mama Boomstick's world-famous ghost pepper pie. It's fine. Just
I don't
dip it
know
in
which
some
one I'm
squirrel
gonna react to
paste.
next. I might
Surviving the
react to
stomach of
Winter
Ego
Soldier
isn't
and
so
Red
far-fetched
Hood
for
or
Thanos,
Daredevil and
considering
Nightwing
he's
or
also
Hulk and
survived a
Blade.
dip in a black hole, extreme reality
saying I
warping
was gonna
across the
react to Hulk and
metaverse,
Blade for a
and the
while, so I
voice
might
of
do
Black
that one.
Bolt. What's so special about this guy, you ask?
I
Well,
don't know.
with just a
The one
whisper,
I'm most
he
I'm actually
obliterated 1
not gonna
billion
lie, the
tons
one
of
I'm most
rock. This
interested
guy
in
can
is Hulk and
easily
Blade,
break
so
a
I might do
planet
that
with
one
just
last.
1 shout, and Thanos took 3 of them to the face. Although Thanos isn't
Go ahead
known
and
for
check out
being
probably
a
Daredevil and
speedster
Nightwing.
character, he's still quick enough to
Heard that
battle
one's
the
live
likes of
action.
Silver Surfer, a being who can cover 500,000 light years in just a couple of seconds, putting him over 3 trillion times faster than light.
I don't like these new
With
death
so many
battles as
impressive
much as I like
showings,
the
it's
older
hard to
ones,
truly
but
find a
still.
weakness.
Except for one.
Get the
Oh,
fuck
God
out of here,
damn it.
Deadpool.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Oh, they brought him
It's
in
me,
because they were talking about
Deadpool,
death, and he loves
Slayer
death.
of Deathstrokes, befriender of ponies, and breaker of mad titan hearts. I'm like
Yeah, and he
Casanova,
did kill
the
someone from the
ravenous
comics.
rapier can't get enough of me, and Thanos just hates that.
Ooh. Well, Thanos did curse him so he couldn't die and be with her.
I know, right? He's a big purple crybaby. Have you seen that chin, though? It's like he got hit in the face with a slap chop.
Don't you have like a party in Ponytown to be at?
Come on, buddy. You can't have a death battle season without Deadpool, right?
We did. The last one.
Nobody counts that one. I mean,
Deadpool
that's
in
the
the
year you
mask?
hit a dog in a trench coat against a goddamn bear. What did you think would happen?
Yeah.
Why is
Whatever.
Deadpool
I know
involved
I'm
in
not
death
wanted.
battle? He
See you
can't really
next year.
die.
DP out.
Oh, good riddance. Even with all of these powers and abilities, Thanos
I probably
still
won't
felt
react
he
to
needed
Deadpool
something more to
versus
impress
Mask
Death.
or
Think
Deadpool
he's
and
compensating for
Deathstroke.
something,
Maybe not.
Wiz? Oh, absolutely. So
I
he
don't know
built
which
the
old one I'm
Infinity
reacting
Gauntlet,
next. I might
a
do Luke
golden glove
Skywalker
which
versus
harnessed
Harry
the power of
Potter.
6 multicolored
That's why I
gems
reacted to that
known
one
as
recently, because
Infinity Stones. With these, he could control the full spectrum of space,
And I might do
reality,
Mario and
mind,
Sonic.
power, soul, and time. And
Oh, pretty
with
old
those
one is,
powers combined, he summons Captain Planet. Well, more like
Another
the destruction
old
of the
one is
universe. but
Captain
sure,
America and
whatever.
Batman.
Steve?
A lot of Batman ones.
Same difference. Oh, wait, isn't the Time Stone the green one in Doctor Strange's necklace? Well, in the movie universe, the Time Stone is green, but in the original comic series, it's orange. This is because every universe has its own unique Infinity Gauntlet that works exclusively there. And sometimes the stones are different in color. Here, just follow this handy diagram I made. Yeah, don't care. So with all the stones, he wiped out half the universe with only a snap of his fingers. But he also started going a bit crazy and began to doubt his ability to perform. Hey, happens to the best of us. Yet it never keeps the Mad Titan at bay for long, whose constant lust for power and godly status in the universe is only matched by his drive to just kill everybody.
Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the
I didn't
same.
see them doing the
Now
animations
it's
of
here.
themselves in the
What
last
should
one.
I say?
I Yeah, let's talk about
10
Darkseid,
million
man.
years ago, the
I love you,
primeval
Thanos,
old
but you gotta
gods
go,
clashed in a
man.
cosmic civil war called
I would feel
Ragnarok.
bad if you ever
The one
entered the
with
DC
Thor and
universe.
Jeff Goldblum? No. Yes,
DC got the
kind of.
most OP people.
The battle was so great that the result
They got
was an
Supes, they got
explosion that
Geo,
tore the
they
gods
got
asunder,
Flash, they got
sending a
Shazam,
great
they got
god
this
wave
guy,
throughout the metaverse,
Doomsday,
eventually
but
birthing a
literally
new generation
solo
known as
Thanos.
the
Oh,
New
and Martian
Gods.
Manhunter.
original.
I can make a big list.
Some of these include Alpine Space Skier,
Thanos.
Fancy Pants Shakespeare, and this cyborg
You
spider
probably
Humpty
knew that,
Dumpty.
but what the
Half
fuck?
of these guys ended up on a beautiful
I remember that thing from the Lego
paradise
DC
world
Super
called
Villains game, by the
New
way.
Genesis, while the rest got stuck on an actual
Weird that
fireball
that's
called
actually comic
Apocalypse.
book canon.
With a K.
Among these damned souls was Prince
Yeah,
Euxis,
because
second
Apocalypse
in line to
already
the
exists
throne
in the
behind his
Marvel
older
universe.
brother Drax. Not Dave Bautista Drax, but DC Drax.
Oh man, I really like that guy. He's not afraid to see what he's thinking.
You are horrified to look at.
Yeah, there's
To
two
rule
Draxes.
Apocalypse, Drax was meant to enter the mysterious Omega Pit and absorb the Omega Effect,
Must
a
say,
force
we
of
already
destructive
discussed about
entropy
Marvel.
bound within Apocalypse.
But being the crafty bastard he was, Euxis tricked DC Drax into getting killed and stole the loot for himself.
And so the Omega Effect transformed Euxis into the physical manifestation of tyranny, Darkseid.
Yeah, those are Mega Beams.
Now what?
They're effective, man.
As the king of Apocalypse, Darkseid entered a war on the universe. Whether he was kicking New Genesis' ass or giving the Man of Steel a hard time, Darkseid was always working toward his one goal, conquering all life.
And thanks to his new god physiology, he has incredible superhuman strength, speed, agility, and even immortality.
I didn't
He's
know that
already
Darkseid
over
was a human before he
245,000 years
became
old,
all this,
and that's
so he
given him
wasn't really
plenty of
human.
time
He
to
had that
push the
human
limits of
skin.
the Omega
I
Effect.
definitely didn't
He's
know
got a
that.
whole bunch
So
of
I'm
cool
kinda glad I
Omega
did watch
powers
this.
that
I
break
know a lot
all
about
the rules of
Darkseid, but I
nature.
didn't know
He can
that.
teleport across time and space, fly at unthinkable
Should I watch
speeds,
the
warp
next one
reality around
that's
him,
about,
and
like,
grow supersized.
Daredevil and
Something
Nightwing?
he's
I don't think
pretty
I
used to
should,
doing.
because I
The
know a
scale
lot about
between the
those
Prime Universe
characters.
and Darkseid's own universe, the
I
Fourth
also
World,
know a lot
is
about Red Hood
vast.
and-
He travels
and
between
Soldier,
universes
but
via
I'll
boom
watch Hulk
tubes,
and
which
Gold,
automatically
because I don't know
adjusts
that
his
much
size
about
to what is considered
Gold.
normal
I know
within his
enough to pick a
destination.
winner, but I don't
Otherwise,
really
he'd
know
have a
that.
hard time fitting in, given that the normal size of a
I do
new
know a lot
god
about
is
the Hulk.
about
He's
the
one of my
size of a
favorite Marvel
star.
characters. I
Oh
know the
yeah,
people there.
I've had that kind of trouble with my boomstick tube.
He can use various
I already watched
psionic
Hulk and
powers like
Doomsday, so I'm not
telekinesis and
gonna watch
telepathy, and can easily manipulate
I already
sentient
watched
beings
Wonder
thanks to a
Woman. I did
cosmic
watch a
awareness of
few.
the multiverse powered by
And I don't like
18
shitty
divine
matchups. I won't watch
senses.
this, like,
You know, I
this
bet
is
he
like
never
My Little
forgets
Pony
where he
character
leaves his
going up
keys.
against Deadpool.
Like
I'm
a
not gonna watch that
space-age
shit.
necromancer, Darkseid can possess living or
offense.
deceased beings,
But,
controlling them like
What
puppets.
are you eating?
He can even control
Beer?
basic inanimate objects, just like the Nomad of Nowhere.
Holy shit!
The fuck?
Wiz, never thought I'd say this, but I might have had too much to drink.
But Darkseid's deadliest technique
Yeah.
is his signature Omega Beams. These burning lasers of hatred are capable of instant sharp turns and tracking multiple targets at once.
They're splitting up. They can do that? They're locked on us.
On contact, the beams can either disintegrate their target, transmute matter, erase beings from existence, or trap enemies in the Omega Sanction. The
Yeah,
Omega Sanction is a
what's
sort of
Thanos
life
gonna do
trap.
about that
Its
shit?
target enters a
I
self-contained
don't know if
reality
he-
where they
does he
live
have a
out an
gauntlet in
infinite
this
number
one?
of
I don't
lives
really
for
know.
eternity.
Oh, that
I
doesn't
think he
sound so bad.
does,
I'd just do a Bill Murray and use all those
He
lives
does,
to
like,
learn
he just
piano or
transported us
save
to
a
different
dog or...
dimension.
Yeah, that's probably about it.
I guess he could
Well,
find a way
there's
to
a
get out.
catch. Each life in the
But
Sanction gets
can you, like,
progressively worse as
can you,
it
like,
goes,
torture them?
including how you die. When the third Mr. Miracle was trapped in it, he was fairly unaware until he was beaten, burned, mutilated, and castrated, broken to a point of intentionally overdosing. And that was just his first life in the Sanction.
Oh. No thanks. I'm good.
To overpower the multiverse, Darkseid would face some pretty steep competition. However, his power eclipses those of even some of the strongest heroes around.
He's fast enough to take a trip to the Source Wall in just a few seconds. That's at the very edge of existence. So, like, you're not gonna be able to map quest that shit.
The edge of the observable universe is about 45 billion light years away, and scientists hypothesize the actual scale is over 100 sextillion times greater. It took a whole year for the legendary Helm of Nabu to make this journey. But for Darkseid, all of 5 seconds. To pull this off, he'd have to be moving over 87 duodecillion times the speed of light.
Which is totally a real number that I understand. But if he's super big in Fourth
So
World,
he is
wouldn't he have an easier time
way
getting to the edge?
We're
faster
factoring
than
the scaling
Flash
across
as
this
far as I'm
universe as a whole.
concerned. I don't
Besides,
know if
technically
Flash
the
could
Fourth
do
World
that.
is
Well, first
4
of all, I
billion
don't know
years
if he could
older
even
than
be
our
in
own
that
universe,
galaxy and
so the distance to
survive.
the edge is probably even
Yeah.
further.
He's so quick, he can choke out even sees him move or knock him out cold in just a few bitch slaps. And Superman can survive supernovas to the face. Also, since Darkseid wasn't affected by the Crisis Mega reboot, it's still canon
Yeah,
that
we
he
all
can
know
blitz
Darkseid is being able
pre-Crisis
to give
suits
Superman
who
a
can
run for
sneeze
his money.
solar systems away.
Darkseid is strong enough to crush a lantern ring with ease, destroy planets with his Omega beams, and wipe out the Justice League with a single strike. Even with all this power, Darkseid believed he could not dominate the universe until he discovered his ultimate prize, the anti-life equation.
Ha! I knew numbers were bad for you. Take that, Miss Jensen, and your stupid ruler.
The anti-life is technically an entity of its own, a fragmented piece of the source from which all life originates. However, Darkseid discovered a formula which essentially manipulates the anti-life's presence in all living things, in a manner which definitively proves that all freedom and hope are meaningless efforts.
So it's math that just makes you sad.
Yes, and a slave to Darkseid, but yes.
That's relatable.
So the
I fucking
anti-life
hate
is
math.
pretty
I don't
weird,
really-
but you know what's even
I would
more
never
so?
be Death
The
Battle and
Darkseid that you
calculate all
think
this
you
math.
know
It would make my
isn't
head hurt,
actually
and I wouldn't
Darkseid.
have, like,
Say what now?
He
You guys are
became
really
the
smart,
very
though.
essence of tyranny itself. This
I've always
non-corporeal
wanted to be
god
like
rests
these
in the
guys.
higher
Like,
plane of
they
Fourth World
kinda
and
inspire
molds
me to make
avatars of his
those,
consciousness to
little
interact with the
fights I
multiverse
do on my
around
main
him.
channel.
While
They
each
check them
avatar
out, by
is
the way,
weaker
but
than his true self,
I'm not really
it's a
making them
necessary
that
handicap,
much
as
because
his
I
own
kinda,
existence in a universe other than Fourth World would shatter the
try and
laws of
copy the
reality,
matchup
ending
flow.
time and space as we know it. The sheer power of the Omega effect threatens entire cosmos, similar to how its equal, the Astroforce, could counter an oblivion bomb capable of annihilating the universe in a single blast.
Holy shit! His avatar may lose some power, but it's still tough enough to survive a bomb Lex Luthor designed to rip apart existence, and a shot from Marvelous Marno's Master Blaster, which sounds like it was made up by a circus clown. And that kind of makes sense because apparently no life form can stand up to it. Just like clowns.
Except for
Fucking
Darkseid.
Pennywise.
Well, Darkseid isn't immune to all guns. All you need is a neat little Radion bullet.
Think of Radion as the new god's kryptonite. Despite all his power, Darkseid is far from
So that's why
invincible.
Batman
He's had his
and
heart ripped out, his soul stolen
maybe-
by death, and
Nah,
his essence shattered by
Superman
Superman.
has been able to beat him with just his actual power. But
singing.
Batman's been able to beat him
Hey,
because he has a
Darkseid,
weakness. If you don't have a weakness, Batman can't beat you.
To this
Unless you're
day,
like,
even after so
his
many
level
cataclysmic
of
events, the Lord of Apocalypse continues his mission. Every living being in the multiverse will bend to the will of Darkseid.
It seems I have you to thank for my resurrection. Though your world will suffer slowly, I grant you a quick death.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, I need something that can sate my godly hunger.
We're in the holiday season,
No, I'm skipping
W-
this.
and ingredients
Sorry, but I'm
Master
skipping
Chef, make out this week's menu.
a better way to cook.
They'll send you through time and space.
It's time for a death battle!
You can fly, you can teleport, it'll send you through time and space, and it's perfect for
Bruh.
gaming. You follow me? Sure you do.
That
You're a
poor
forward-thinking
dummy.
guy.
At last, there it is.
Hey, Thanos! Buddy! how are you doing? Rocking that chin as always.
Get off my throne and kneel. Face death.
Shit, nah, he's gonna reclaim your throne, man.
The infinite wealth of
That's
destruction.
his throne now. You would not, don't, alright. I thought Darkseid was gonna start the fight, but alright, whatever, Thanos.
Swiping away your tactics, crushing you under my feet. Hasn't nothing to me, you turn to dust.
What the fuck is this music that they're playing?
I change reality.
I'm not really liking that. I shouldn't really play all this music. Especially this kind of music when we're in the middle of a fight.
You first. Battle for the universe. Let's get
I also don't think they would be fighting in the middle of the city. I thought they would just be fighting in like maybe Apocalypse or something. feel like most of you guys are probably gonna go for Darkseid too. I mean, just listen to everything that's said about him, man.
I'm the king. Let's get it on. I'm here. Don't give me love, just feel it. Since I made my career as a universe in my will, my powers making you deal. You ain't ready to roll. I got Death's phone number and I'm making a call.
He doesn't really say that, right?
You're never stopping this.
Man, he's gonna tear that thing right off.
Better give me respect. I bring strong to death. Gotta sneak back on deck. Settle your debt. Live to get to the throne.
I'm not gonna lie, this music is kind of ruining the fight. It really is. That's why I like the old fights a little bit better, but I guess they're fighting kind of well, or not really. They're kind of like... Animation's really good. It's like that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the Black Order. That kind of looks like the graphics of that. Yeah, you can fucking destroy planets. That ain't gonna work, bro. Oh shit.
I am Thanos. Thanos is supreme. Thanos is God.
Okay, no, man. I know he said that before about himself with the Infinity Gauntlet, but you're a bit full of yourself, man. What are Thanos' powers again? Infinity Stones? Like I said earlier, Darkseid don't need any of that shit. Yeah, you pissed him off now. All the Thanos fanboys are gonna be like, oh, but he could just snap his fingers. Man, you almost got, you still got your ass beat by Thor when you got the Infinity Gauntlet. So imagine now you're gonna pair up against Darkseid. Finally, no more fucking rap music. Don't tell me you're gonna play more. Please don't.
These games bore me, but this will bring a smile to my face.
Lines are a little bit cringy, but we're not really. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, bro.
It'll have to wait.
Not gonna work.
Who are you? Who are you?
Only works if you have organs inside of you. Darkseid's a god, bro. You know you can get your ass beat by a few gods. Yeah, he's sending your ass in Apocalypse. That's where he is, right?
This is who I am.
But would you stop doing that? Damn.
Your reality is far from my own. You have no power here. Thanos.
Oh yeah, he sent him to a different dimension, so he doesn't really have the power of the gauntlet or the stones anymore. Yeah, but the Omega effect. If he's there, I mean, like that's all he wrote. That's all she wrote.
Is he looking at us?
Oh my god, it's Deadpool with a gun!
Deadpool, you got bad taste in women. Wait, what the fuck? Did that count as a win? Because Deadpool killed him, not Darkseid. Oh, well, never mind. I guess he's just dying over and over and over again. Okay.
So you watching any anime?
Kinda.
Oh man!
I don't really like the way he
Worst way
died
he
there.
could have gone out, 'cause now he's gonna be dying over and over and
Oh well.
Thanos was an incredible foe, especially while wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. Unfortunately, the gauntlet had a fatal flaw.
Yeah, that golden glove only works in its own universe, and Darkseid could easily move the fight to new ones with his boomstick tubes. Universe hopping is kind of his thing.
The Reed Richards of the Interdimensional Council of Reeds figured this out. Its 3 founding members, Reed, Reed, and Reed, each possessed Infinity Gauntlets, but discovered that they couldn't work outside of their own universes.
The gauntlet had no problem making Darkseid's avatar not feel so good, but since Darkseid's true form was always in the Fourth World universe, Thanos couldn't actually finish him off with the gauntlet.
Even if this fight took place in entirely neutral territory, the victor wouldn't change. Thanos' gauntlet wouldn't work, and true Darkseid's presence would actually just destroy everything just by being there.
But he didn't just lose because of the gauntlet. He really couldn't keep up with the space golem.
Even going toe-to-toe with a being as fast as Silver Surfer was nothing compared to when Darkseid took a trip to the edge of existence. This puts Darkseid almost 28 octillion times faster than Thanos.
And
Wow.
the Omega effect scales to the Astro Force, which could equal the Oblivion Bomb's universe-destroying blast. This means the Omega effect and Infinity Gauntlet were both pretty even in terms of destructive ability. But unlike Thanos, Darkseid can use his Omega powers whenever and wherever he wants.
Once he lost the gauntlet, Thanos could certainly survive star-level attacks, and even greater. But universal destruction is definitely a bit more than his purple eternal hide could handle. And even after that, Darkseid had plenty of ways to end the fight whenever he wanted, like the Omega Sanction.
Thanos was super powerful, but Darkseid was just faster, stronger, and even more ruthless.
And if you think about it,
right.
Thanos needed the Infinity Gauntlet to become a god, but Darkseid already was.
Yeah, that's
Thanos
exactly
just
what I'm
run
saying.
the gauntlet. Oh, you son of a bitch!
The winner is Darkseid.
I've gotten 2 of these right. I got Raiden and Wolverine right, and I got Spider-Man and Batman right. You can't mess Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a go. With Goku and Superman, I didn't really have a vote. But in this next one, Daredevil and Nightwing, I'm going with Daredevil to win. I'm probably going to react to that one tomorrow. But tell me, guys, what you think of this death battle. I didn't like it that much. I feel like the music kind of did ruin it. And I feel like the fight could have been a little bit better. The one-liners were pretty cringy. And, I mean, I could see why they put these 2 together. But Darkseid wasn't even there, actually. So I guess I don't know. But I love Death Battle. I love what they're doing. They're very smart guys. And I'm definitely going to react to more of these guys. Upcoming reactions are going to be like Daredevil and Nightwing, Hulk and Broly, Winter Soldier and Red Hood, possibly Mario and Sonic, Luke Skywalker and Harry Potter possibly, and Captain America and Batman, and Ghost Rider, and Lobo. Alright, see you guys next time.